Hey, welcome back to Maya's Pearl Reviews. I'm going to talk about the Halloween episode of Pearl Liars and the Ravenswood. Woo! Yay. Okay. The girls go to Ravenswood and they're all dressed up for Halloween. And then Caleb is on the bus heading towards Ravenswood, and the girls is trying to play Allison because they figure that they know kind of that if she's alive. Okay. And then Hannah finds they're going through this house and there's trap doors and everywhere, and there's a sign in blood saying help me. So then Hannah walks around and finds a phone booth, and then she gets to call someone. Then the call didn't go through. So someone, they think, shut the phone booth on her and she gets locked in there. And then the girl that's with Caleb on the bus, it was her uncle's house, so she goes in there, opens it, and opens the door and lets Hannah out. Then Ezra sees Spencer, and Spencer knocks out, and then she tries to reveal who A is, but he came out of the coma or whatever. And Ezra pushes her and she hits a corner of a table, I guess, and gets knocked out. And then the girls come and sees her. And the girls in the house keep hearing Allison's saying, "No, don't kill me. My friends are coming to look for me." And it keeps repeating and repeating. And then they get out of the house and they're like, let's go back to Ravenswood. Okay. And Ezra's asks them if they need a ride, and they're like, yeah, but they never leave Ravenswood for some reason. And wait, I think they show up by Allison's house, and she sees they follow Redcoat, and she turns around and it's Allison, and she's like, it's not safe to come home yet. And then Miranda, she finds a tombstone and it has her name and picture on it. Okay, that was I'm still wondering why is Allison Redcoat and who's she like afraid of, I guess. And why has she lied this hide these many years? And people think that she was dead. Okay. Talk about Ravenswood. Miranda, like, from, okay, there's Miranda, she has the Ravenswood, and then she, like, meets her uncle that she hasn't seen since, like, she was 3. And she's like, her and Caleb tells them that they saw their grave out in the graveyard, and wants to know why their names is on the tombstone. And then her uncle is telling them to go back to Ravenswood. But they said they're going to stay there. And so Miss Grinwald takes Miranda to her bedroom. Not her bedroom, but her room to stay in. And so Miranda and Caleb are staying there and telling them, they told each other that they're not going to leave until they find the answers about the tombstones they saw. And then this girl, like, shows up, like, they're at their father's grave, and I guess someone spray painted on their father's tombstone with red, or it was like blood or something, and it says the Black Widow on the tombstone. And Miranda's sitting in a chair in, like, I think a living room or something, and like a dead person, like, pops out from behind her, and there's like a wet puddle, and she turns around and looks, and then she goes to find Caleb, and she tells him about it, and the puddle was gone. Okay. Then they have dinner with the uncle, Miss Grinwald, and Caleb takes a bath, and then all of a sudden the curtain falls, and someone tries to, like, suffocate him or, like, try to kill him to warn him to get out of Ravenswood. And then they're having a Ravenwood celebration, a, like, parade, and Olivia all of a sudden gets, like, blood or paint splatter all over her dress. And then Miranda and Caleb go to the uncle and ask about the tombstone. He's like, I know every single tombstone in there, and your name's There's no Caleb Rivers on any of the tombstones. So they went back and like they were gone. I think the brother of Olivia, Luke, has a feeling that his mother murdered their dad. And Caleb, Miranda, and this other girl, I don't remember her name, they're driving and like they see Olivia and Luke walking. It's about to rain, so they pick them up. And they're heading like to a cafe or something. And then all of a sudden Miranda sees like a dead body like in the middle of the road and like freaks out. So she grabs the wheel, turns it. They drove off through a ledge into a pond, and the car sinks. And they're trying to get out, and it's like the cars are locked. And so they wreck into the lake. And then at the end, the girl pops out and look. And the face of the dead person comes close to the camera. And that's the end of the credits. I thought it was very interesting, and I can't wait till Tuesday to see what happens, if they make it out of the lake or what. And next, I'm going to talk about...
What's going on, guys?
The Runaway Bride.
Well, wait a second. Before we get to some shit right here. So you pretty excited about your show being back on? Or at least a show being back on now?
Yeah.
Now, when does Pretty Little Liars come back on?
January 7th.
January 7th. So was this Halloween episode, like, was it season 4 or was it season 5?
Season 4.
Season 4? Okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Pretty pumped about Ravenswood?
Yep.
Think now, it's only been one episode I know. Do you think it'll be as good as Pretty Little Liars?
I don't know.
Don't know? Hope it does.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hope it matches the magic.
Yeah.
I'm pumped to see, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna wait for DVD. I'm a DVD kind of guy. I like watching them all in one setting.
Really?
Cause dude, I hate it. Like as it is now, we have to watch like a disc a night sometimes. Like when we're watching Pretty Little Liars. Like I hate when the episode's really good and it's a cliffhanger and I gotta wait because I gotta get up fucking for work. Like if I was just rich and didn't have a job, I just watch DVDs all day long. I'm not gonna lie. I get a house every now and then, but I would never get up during Pretty Little Liars. I would literally just sit there. Like, I don't care how gay that sounds. I would literally just, if it came out like season 4 comes out, I'm just gonna spend like an entire day watching Pretty Little Liars and the special features. All right, I'm sorry. What we got going on here right now?
The Runaway Bride.
Really? We really doing this one?
Yeah.
Is this a legit? All right, okay, go ahead. Do the review.
Okay.
You're kind of sick, Woody. How you feeling? Not feeling too good? I can see I got cold going on. I had the sniffles too myself, actually. I do. They wonder like what's wrong with her voice, and I'm trying to give a little. Did you tell me you went to your first haunted house over the weekend?
Oh no, I didn't.
Wow, your show, you gotta tell them stuff like that. Yes, my sweetie took her to her first haunted house, went to the haunted school. Why don't you tell them about the experience?
That was scary.
It was really cool. I really liked it. It was one of those haunted houses. I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of cheaply done. It was it was all like it's a charity thing too, I think. So, I'm cool with that. I liked it. It was very imaginative because they didn't have a lot of room to do anything in. But what they did was they had like a tour guide take you in there, and we actually went in with another group. There's a husband and wife in front of us and their kid, and like after the first room, the kid's like "fuck this" and leaves. Like they take the kid out of there, so we had the whole thing to ourselves, you know.
You got scared as a little girl.
But they did. You go through the school and you just go into separate rooms, and like the rooms. I mean, there was no you didn't go anywhere else. You literally like toured the room. There's some crazy shit in there, and you come back out. And, oh, that's kind of neat. I really like that. Yeah. Then we had our first. We had our first Halloween party last night.
Yeah.
You dressed up as a Bride of Darkness.
Yep.
I was a Phantom. I know, like a big stretch there. I was a Phantom with glowing eyes though, so I like that. Except the eye, like I had a couple drinks.
No,
the eyes kept falling down.
More than a couple.
One. I had a wine cooler. I had half of a wine cooler, and I was a little
you had whiskey.
What?
And pineapple vodka.
It was good. All right, but yeah, we so that's what we're not gonna lie. We're kind of filming a little late tonight. Like our day's just been kind of, so we're trying to get caught up right now. So, all right, I'm sorry. I'm trying to stall this as long as possible. Fucking let's do this. Runaway Bride.
It's about this girl. She gets engaged, and at the altar, she like leaves and like runs away before she says I do, and she kept doing this 4 times, right? 3 times. Yeah, and nobody knows why she does it. So Richard Gere like meets one of the ex-fiancés, and he tells him he could write about this girl. They call her the Runaway Bride, Maggie Carpenter, which is played by Julia Roberts. Yep.
So, what'd you think about it?
I loved it.
Loved it?
Yeah.
What'd you like about it?
Everything.
Everything?
Yep.
Ace reviewing, sweetie. Ace reviewing.
Yeah, I like the part where they kiss each other, Richard Gere, Julia Roberts, and then the guy that she was supposed to be married to, said, "How long has this been going on?" And she's like, "About a minute." I thought it was funny.
Alright, let me see if I can get a crack at this. We watched it this morning. You fell asleep during it. I wish I would have. Where to start this piece of shit? One, it's directed by Gary Marshall. Now, the guy's he has a list of fucking movies. Gary Marshall. I'm not gonna dispute that. Brother of Penny Marshall. I don't know if that has anything to do with anything. Anyways, but Gary Marshall, I've always read. Like I went through his filmography. I really only liked one movie he's done. I love The Other Sister. And it's fucking corny and cheesy, but it gets me right here. I'm not gonna lie. Now, this is sarcasm. This is me being serious. It gets me right here. But I've always heard he was just like the king of cheese. Like he can just take any fluff fucking script and just put the cheese on it and fucking serve it and people eat it up. That's what this is. This is just fucking bullshit fluff. And when you actually start thinking about it, you start getting angry. Richard Gere is a columnist, journalist. He has a little column he writes and shit. And, which I thought he was just writing, like, opinions. Like, this is what I think. And he writes shit like that. Well, he hears a story about this woman, because he's having writer's block, about this woman who, keeps getting engaged and then fucking running out on him, right? So he's already kind of like in this like fuck women attitude thing going on now. So he just writes this article about this woman. And he kind of over embellishes, but like overall, like, he's just fucking writing. Who gives a shit? Of course, the girl, Julia Roberts, sees it and writes to his boss, who is his ex-wife, coincidentally enough, and gets him fired. Like this fucking cunt, this stupid, slutty fucking cunt played by Julia Roberts, who should have kept her cunt mouth, fat fucking lips shut, runs her mouth, gets him fired. So then he has a chance to do an article again. Like they're like, we'll give you a second chance. Not from the New York Post. That's where he worked at New York Post. GQ's gonna give him a chance to do it again because she has another wedding coming up, and everybody knows she's gonna fucking run out. So he has to go down, and he's gonna get the do the thing. And dude, there's nothing likable about her at all, all right. Then you find out why she ran. And it's just like she leads all these fucking dudes on, and then bails on them, ruins their lives, breaks their hearts, and then she's on to another guy fucking him, just like a minute later. Richard Gere, who is not that likable either, he's just kind of a cynical prick, which I know I'm a cynical prick too, but I like to think I got a little bit of charm to me. I guess the only thing he has is, good looks and a gerbil up his ass, so, whatever. Anyways, basically, as he's uncovering it, it's like, she doesn't really change her attitude either. She's still kind of a slutty cunt. But somehow, he falls for her. Like, he's just like, I'm in love now. She breaks up with her fiancé now, who's a good guy. He's a damn good guy. Fucking shits on his heart. Wants to basically fuck
2 days before the wedding.
Yeah, wants to fuck Richard Gere there. Richard Gere's just like, you know what? Because this is the guy who's already been divorced once, right? Let's get married this Sunday. You're going to get married to that guy? Let's just get married instead. So they get married, or they're going to get married. But then she runs out on him. I know, shock. Fucking, it's just so fucking horrible. And the whole time, I'm just like, fucking kill her. Like, I'm all for, like, let's just fucking, if they would have just had, like, I don't know, the Yakuza show up with Uzis and just start raping everybody with bullets, I would have been happy with that. That would have been a better movie to me. Gary Marshall also directed Pretty Woman, which I've seen Pretty Woman when I was a kid on TV.
I love it. You don't like Pretty Woman?
No. It's about a whore. A whore who has venereal disease, and Richard Gere is like, oh, I'm going to fuck you and marry you. I must be thinking about a different movie. Anyways, Richard Gere and Julia Roberts are also in that. I feel like with that movie, they did have more chemistry, whereas here, it feels very forced. Like, don't get me wrong, the screen presence alone of these two, yeah, it looks like it should work, but the script just was not there at all. Yeah, I was not. I don't like Julia Roberts or Richard Gere at all. It does have Joan Cusack. I am a Joan Cusack fan. Really, no, I take that back. I like her in School of Rock. That's it. So I'm not really a fan, I guess, but I like her there. Larry Miller, Larry David, No, that's Larry David's the dude from Seinfeld. Larry Miller. He played the doorman, I think, in an episode. He's a comedian. He also played the serial killer in Carnival of Souls, the remake. Anyways, he has a small part, but I don't know. It's fuck. And then, like, everybody who had their heart shattered, like, ends up having, like, this really cheesy fucking happy ending. It does, like, a whole video montage at the end where it's just like, here's everybody she fucked over, but they're all happy now. Really? Fuck that. I would love to see, like, one of them come back with a gun. It's like, you know what? Fuck you, bitch. And then, or maybe shoot himself in the head, but he does it from the side and then hits her as well. Kind of, see? But we didn't get that. I've read also, because while she fell asleep, I got on her phone and I was just looking up some shit. IMDb'd it. Apparently Richard Gere hated filming the movie, like the location. I guess it really was like in the middle of fucking nowhere. And he demanded to have his hotel, like, I don't know how many miles away. It was like, it was a ridiculous amount of miles that he had to travel every day. And I'm sure he was, drove or flown there. But he hated it. He refused to stay in a small town. I'm like, what a fucking dick. And all I could think of was, man, that's in that small town, that's, it has the hospital that, they had to pull the gerbil out of his ass. So that's probably why he's pissed off. I don't know. I don't like this movie. I think it's a piece of shit. I
recommend it.
I was talking shit through the whole thing. She's already seen it, so I don't feel bad, because if she's already seen it once before, I'll fucking thrash it the first time around. I was quiet during movies like Safe Haven, because we didn't see that yet. But everything else you've already seen, I'll verbally rip it a new one. This is just bullshit. Just fucking retard. Dude, Paul Dooley got fat as shit. Like, I remember him from, like, what do you mean? Like, he was in O.C. and Stiggs, and he was also, I want to say he was in 16 Candles. I'm pretty sure he's the down 16 Candles. Anyways, dude, he got, like, sloppy, and I don't know. Yeah, fuck this movie.
I recommend it.
Fuck it. Alright. Anything else, Woody?
And I recommend the show Ravenswood. Yeah. And Pretty Little Liars.
Fuck yeah.
Coming on January 7th.
Check your local listings. Alright, I guess we're done. And can I go ahead and share something real quick?
Sure.
We didn't really film. We partied insanely last night. We had it went forever. Everybody knows my buddies, Open Grave, they performed. Got in a mosh pit. Holy shit. I've never been like in a real mosh pit before. I went to a concert one time. It was like some faggy pop punk band. I wouldn't call them punk band. It was like, it was basically, it's indie pop. Arctic Monkeys was the name of the band. And yeah, the crowd was doing the jumping around, but it wasn't like violent or anything like that. I got a mosh pit last night, let me tell you. Holy fucking shit. I never moshed in my life. I've never been into that kind of music that you need to mosh to. Like, I like hard stuff, but like, I don't really do death metal. But dude, I had a blast. Like, I got blasted in the face like multiple times. Blasted a couple people myself. It was fucking insane. At one point, I got hit because I did it in my Phantom outfit. Like, not just this one. I had the one you see me on the video with glowing eyes and everything. And I was moshing in that, so I couldn't see. I had tunnel vision moshing, which is a horrible fucking idea. Anyway, I got hit in the face at one point by Simon, the lead singer. I got there like on stage and he fucking, and I'm like, he didn't hit me hard or anything, but he did hit me, and when he did, my contact goes up in my eye, right? Now, I think at this point it's just out, because at this point I'm so fucking drunk, I can't really feel, if that makes sense. Like, I'm literally numb. So, like, yeah, that's what I'm getting blasted. I didn't feel shit hardly. I feel it now. I'm like, I'm sore as shit right now, but last night I wouldn't feel nothing. So I'm literally, like, I'm going through this mosh pit with tunnel vision, and one eye pretty much, like, this eye I can see out of, this eye's fucking bleh. So that was how, it wasn't until later on that I realized my contact is still in my eye. And anybody who has contact, it sounds more horrific than it is, because anybody who has contacts know what I'm talking about. So I get worked down and take it out, pop back in. Didn't have no solution. That was dumb too, but I threw it back in. And partied on the rest of the night. So, but yeah, we had a pretty good time, didn't we, Sweetie? Yeah. Even she don't really talk much, like, on the show or in general. And she was coming alive last night. He was talking, conversating with people. So, Halloween brings out the best in people. So, all right, that's all I got. Anything else, Sweetie?
Nope.
Nope. All right, we're out. Don't you normally say, like, till next time, America? Or?
Comment below, video response.
Later.